Just giving you an update on what we've been up to here over the last week on the property we're working on here in Birmingham. So really excited with what we've had going on, both externally, internally. Outside, been working on the boundary wall for the property, ensuring that there's plenty of parking for the tenants, future tenants who will be here. Inside, working on the plasterboarding, and on the roof as well. Been working on getting that all nice and watertight, and working around the new velexes there as well to let lots of light pour in. That's what we like to do. I'll give you a quick tour, so I'll just turn the camera around here and we'll have a look at this boundary wall. As you can see here, we've got some new pillars up. Wall's been built up to the relevant height with a number of courses with engineer bricks down at the bottom. Got some damp proofing on the external wall and the internal wall as well, and it all supported with rebarb, so it's highly strengthened and it will be able to retain all of the extra weight that's going to be in the car park as well as the cars. And it's all been nicely backfilled, as you can see there. So wall's coming together really nicely out here. Coming into the kitchen space, so last week we spoke about what we're doing with the new floor, putting down a new pad, membrane and that. Also we have this new fascia board soffits guttering as well that's going on the roof, after we've done some tile repair as well as valley repair. It's all coming blacks just to match the existing look of the property, and also the neighbouring properties as well. And the story behind the brick colour as well is that we're looking to mirror the sort of brickwork that's going on in the neighbourhood as well. So that will complement the area. Moving on, so we're pressure testing the system, been doing that since last week now. Looped all the system together, central heating, hot and cold supply, all looped together on a nice manifold, so everything's going really well. Really pleased to say no leaks. Obviously the plumbing's all been put together really well, and we'll just leave that going, and eventually we'll supply some supplies throughout the floors, so that we can put together our mixes of dab and plasterboards a lot easier when there's outlets and taps on each floor, so we're able to get access to water rather than lumbering it all upstairs, spilling it everywhere. So it's a lot safer just to have outlets on each floor, so that's what we're looking to do. But as far as the plumbing's going, it's going really coming well. Into the office space, a little transformation in here, and that we've started to plasterboard over the stud wall for next door's ensuite area. We're actually not going to be using full sheets of plasterboard, but actually using the offcuts of plasterboard that we've been using upstairs on ceilings and walls. So they've been brought down here, they're being used behind where the aquaboards are going, leaving one side of the stud wall open, so that the plumber can get access to all the pipes at the moment. We'll also be pattracing as well, just to be able to fit the future mirrors in the right place to stud work that we'll be putting this side of the plasterboards, so that we're able to screw into a solid beam, so that the mirrors and sinks, and they're not, we don't find, well, especially with the mirrors, we don't find that they're just being screwed into just plasterboard, so that they will have something solid to cling on to. So that's all nice and sturdy, which is what you want. So a little transformation into the first floor now, and above our heads we can start to see that plasterboard is going on, rooms are starting to take shape. The whole network of plumbing and wiring is starting to disappear now, and it's starting to feel much more like a room. I appreciate it's a building site still, but as you can see, a lot more form coming together in these two rooms. So this one is has a bit of a character to it in the layout as it goes around to the left. But there'll be a kitchen over here, an extraction fan, cooker, sink as well. In here they'll just have a tea station, so they'll be able to make teas and coffees and whatnot. And then the actual full-size kitchen for this room would be behind the stairs, on the first floor kitchen area behind there. In the other rooms, more plasterboard going up. Just shows you what more of a progress in the plasterboarding area looks like. Really nice clean shapes, really well designed layouts, lots of room, lots of light. We've had to bring out the boards a bit further from the wall just because of the shape of the house, but these are all little issues that we're getting around, so lots of cutting, getting straight lines, getting it all levelled out, hiding away all the wiring and plumbing, and keeping access to light switches and plugs, stuff like that. So lots of good craftsmanship going into this one as well. Floor where we've got 4 bedrooms, all redesigned by us. Really proud of 2 of the rooms. Got 2 mezzanine bedrooms in here, all designed by us. Structural stud-work in here supporting all of that. Plasterboarded one of the bedrooms. New rewiring, new plumbing throughout. Property only had 4 bathrooms throughout. By the time we finish with it, it'll have 12. So lots and lots of work. However, the last thing you want is to do all that work internally and not have a nice watertight roof out there, safeguarding the whole property. So we've been focusing our attention outside. That's been the priority. Weather's really good. Been able to get out there, look at the bonnets, look at the valleys, look at all the tiles, and been able to replace valleys that are leaking, taking out glass here, which I'm focusing on. Just had a single pane of glass, and it was fixed in just with sealant, to give you an idea of the lack of maintenance that's gone on out there. But we've been able to roll our sleeves up and get that all tidied up, replacing it now with a Velux. Valleys have all been repaired and replaced with new valley trays as well, dry trays. So all nice and watertight, coming together. Still need some attention for a good week or so, but that's where we've been focusing our attention again, just to give the internal property the peace of mind that it would need in regards to all the workmanship that we'll be doing inside. So well worth the effort. There'll be a new Velux going in here shortly, but at the moment we've created the frame with the stud work. We'll be putting a flashing kit in there, and then the window eventually. So that's give you an idea of what we've been up to this week. Lots of work going on outside, inside. It's been really great to get on with the external work and this nice dry weather that we've got, getting all that roof all sealed up, which is exactly what we need. Lots of neglected area out there, lots of attention that's needed inside, but we've been able to roll our sleeves up, redesign the place, go back to brick and start from new effectively, get these mezzanine beds in here. We like to create nice, durable, long-lasting HMOs that look good. As you can see, I hope you can see that this is all coming together nicely. If you're thinking of using somebody like us, we would encourage you to use us. We've got really experienced guys here who are able to deal with lots of different problems. You got me and Dan on the site as well, who are able to make sure everything's getting done, and it's getting finished as well. We're here every day. So if you know somebody who's looking to get some work done on refurbishing a HMO, then we encourage you to get in touch with us, or them to get in touch with us, and we'll be happy to help. Message us early though, and I'm sure we'll be able to come to some sort of agreement.